This is a good movie. Way Way Back is a new film written by and directed by Nat Faxon and Jim Rash, and I'm just kind of having this mind-blowing moment right now because I just IMDb'd these people, and they're actually actors in this film too, which I would have known that those two people in this movie, and from other movies, I've seen them in many movies, were writers and directors. So like now I'm just really excited about that. But it's such a great effort from them. I think this is their first directorial project, just from what I've seen, but they also wrote The Descendants, which is kind of funny because I really disliked The Descendants, that movie with George Clooney, that very Hawaiian movie. This movie is like so much better than that. But The Way Back is the story of Duncan, who's 14 years old, and he is on vacation with his mother and his mother's new boyfriend and mother's boyfriend's daughter. And they're like at this beach house kind of resort, and it's just about, you know, their vacation and the fact that he's so awkward and he's so, you know, kind of upset, I guess, about his parents splitting up, and his mother's new boyfriend, who's played by Steve Carrell, is such an asshole, and you just hate him watching this movie. And I love Steve Carell, and he's a great actor, and he plays such a great asshole. You don't see him playing mean characters so much lately. I mean, obviously, there's Michael Scott from The Office, which is just, you know, he's just the biggest idiot of life. But to be, like, this genuinely just mean-spirited person, like he is in this film, is just, he's good at it. And I like watching him do that. Toni Collette plays the mother, Pam, and she's such a good actress, and I mean, she kind of always plays similar roles, but she's just so good at them. You know, the kind of more kind of insecure and helpless kind of woman, often with like mental issues, not in this movie, but just in general. And it's funny to see Toni Collette and Steve Carell together in this film, as they were both in Little Miss Sunshine as brother and sister, and now they're together in this film. It's a little bit weird, but they're just, you know, they play really well off of each other. They're staying at Trent, Steve Carell character is Trent. They're staying at his beach house, and then there's their neighbors, who's played by Allison Janney, and she's kind of like this really drunk, outspoken woman, and she does it so well. She has a lot of the best lines in this movie are from her, and she's just really great character. And her daughter and son are also pivotal in this. AnnaSophia Robb plays her daughter, who Duncan kind of has a bit of a crush on, and her son is played by this really cute kid, River Alexander, who is also, you know, really funny in this film. What I love so much about this movie is that the characters are just all so fleshed out, and you kind of have feelings for every single one of them. I just thought everyone had such great depth to them. And one of the best characters in this film, and he's played by one of my favorite actors, I love him, Sam Rockwell, plays Owen, who works at this water park, and Duncan kind of finds himself escaping to this water park every day because he's just not comfortable at home. He's really left out. His mom's with this jerk that he can't stand. The daughter, like, who would be kind of like his stepsister-ish, doesn't like him at all. She's older, she just thinks he's a loser and is mean to him, and just, you know, he's not really getting along with anybody. And the situations of this movie are just, they feel so real, and they're so relatable. I mean, I personally haven't always experienced what Duncan has, but I just felt so connected to him and his struggle to interact, his struggle to, you know, find a real footing with his family. It's just, I don't know, he's the actor who plays him, Liam James. I've never seen him in anything before. He's in a couple of TV shows mainly, but he really captured this character of Duncan so well, and he just, you know, he was so relatable. I really loved him in this movie. And he ends up anyways getting this job at the water park, and him and Sam Rockwell have this really great relationship. And Maya Rudolph is in this too, who's just awesome. She's just so real. I love her. Her and Sam Rockwell made such a great pairing. This movie, it's great because it's emotional. It's got that perfect, you know, dramedy. It's this perfect level of comedy and drama, and it was just really real. There's so much realness to it. The way the family interacts, and and just the way things unfolded. Nothing was very forced. I mean, there are some obviously movie-ish kind of moments that were actually just really great, and I appreciated them, but nothing was just, it wasn't too conventional in any way. It had this great realism to it, a little bit reminiscent of like Little Miss Sunshine, and I just really enjoyed it. I thought everyone was so good. All of the acting was so good in this. And the writing was just so great. It was like really quick one-liner humor, such fast-talking characters sometimes that like I would miss some of the lines that were so funny. And genuinely had so much heart. Like there was just so much emotion and heart to this film, and it was kind of one of those movies I didn't cry, but I could feel like those tears lodged behind my eyes wanting to come out, because it really does pack an emotional punch, and it's equally just really funny too. So The Way Back, I definitely recommend this film. It's a great summery kind of movie that is just equally fun, but equally so much heart and a little bit dramatic, but really makes you feel something for everyone in the film. And I'm excited to see what else this pair, who had no idea were writing partners, Nat Faxon and Jim Rash, what else they can put out, because I mean, even though I didn't like The Descendants, I'm just really pleasantly surprised with The Way Back. I'm giving The Way Back a B+. And thank you so much for watching my review. I'm Adriana from Fresh from the Theater, my blog. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And if you've seen the movie, I would love to talk to you about it, so please comment below and let me know what you thought. Thank you so much.